After 5 cold, dreary months, the longest crop we grow is finally starting to show signs of life. We're talking garlic. If temperatures are above freezing where you live, quite likely your hardneck garlic has finally sprouted. Planted in the fall from that year's harvested bulbs, hardneck garlic lies dormant in the ground for upwards of half a year before springing to life. The question is, what now? Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, we've got garlic down to a science. And today's episode is all about that garlic. Specifically, what do we have to do with it in the spring to maximize this crop's viability? Hey, time's short as you know it is though, so let's dive in. While it may appear that your garlic took it easy all winter and that the initial green sprouts are the first signs of action, you might be in for a bit of a surprise. The whole time, all through those winter days, even the sub-zero frigid ones, the garlic was building its root network down below. Water, and of course nutrients from the soil, allow the garlic cloves to build up the layers and layers of leaves that eventually become the garlic bulb. And that's where we start every spring. In my climate, the late winter thaw and early spring sprout is a pretty wet affair. I worry much more about drainage than I do about available moisture, even with my container garlic. Right now, it's much more about the nutrients than it is water. For as long as it grows and takes to mature, garlic is only fed twice in its entire life cycle, and both of those times are in the spring. Once, right away, around the time of your last spring frost date. A balanced, liquid organic feed works the best. There's no complicated flowering cycle to worry about. We're just after pure growth here. So, for maximum bulb growth, feed once right after that winter thaw, and then again about 6 to 8 weeks later. Speaking of those bulbs, garlic is a highly competitive plant, both with itself and with others. It's why we were so diligent about the spacing way back in the fall. There's not much that we can do about the spacing now. Weeds, though, are a different story. Spring is the best time to be diligently weeding our garlic beds so that those developing bulbs don't have to fight for moisture and resources. Weed them now while it's the easiest and has the greatest effect. Lastly, with the bad weather mostly behind us, right now is a perfect time to replace any of that mulch that got lost or displaced over the winter months. Not to mention all the disturbance we just caused with our spring weeding. A good thick layer of mulch will help your soil lock in moisture and nutrients and is one of the best ways to ensure that you get consistently big bulbs. But with harvesting still a ways off, we've got plenty of time, which also means we've got plenty of time to check out more episodes of the Garden Quickie. Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, make sure to subscribe and click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.